What's up, world? Uko here from Better Therapy Now. Judging people versus condemning people. You want to judge, you don't want to condemn. So, judging people has a really bad reputation, but I'm for judging people, and this is why. Judging is natural and it's necessary. This is in line with developing the team, kind of like your network, your small circle. You want to develop a circle that has similar common or core values and a similar authentic purpose, like going towards whatever boundary or goal that's somewhat similar. It doesn't have to be exactly the same because that's going to be unique to you and your experience, but something that's similar. And then you want to be judged and you want to judge in turn. What judging is that one is different from condemning. It's not condemning, but it's forming an opinion based on what you observe. Judging requires vulnerability. You're putting an opinion out there and it risks rejection. You might ruffle feathers. You might make somebody upset, but you also might give somebody what they need to improve. And then in turn, you might be given what you need to improve. You might see something differently, and that can make all the difference. People say they don't like being judged, but what they really don't like is being condemned. Judging is something like, say you have a meet or a gathering or a party or something like that, and your friend says they're going to show up and they don't show up. And you could say something like, you didn't show up, you can be more committed to your friendship. That's a judgment that leaves room for growth, which is essential to judgment. It always leaves room for growth. Condemning people. You don't want to do this. So condemning people is harsh, it's blaming, and it's shaming. So this is the type of thing that really does destroy relationships. And it comes from a place of insecurity in most cases. And the worst thing about condemning is that it doesn't leave room for growth. So for example, in the same example about the friend that doesn't show up, you might say something like, he's a terrible friend, or you're a terrible friend for not showing up, and then leave it at that. That doesn't leave room for growth. Ultimately, you want to build some sort of team or social circle that's tight with similar core values and a similar authentic purpose and similar goals. And then you want to create an environment where people feel comfortable, or as comfortable as they can be, judging each other, because that creates a culture of accountability.